What is up guys, this is Astro PC back with another video, and today we are going to check out Medicham, the fighting psychic we have in the GBL Great League. Now I'm running Medicham with counter, ice punch and psychic. Now power up punch is also useful, but especially in the Great League you have to use psychic to counter something like the other fighters, right? So yeah, so let's just get right into the video. Alright, so on to the first match. Now, of course, I'm running the same team that I did last time. Abomasnow in the lead, Medicham as a safe swap, and sometimes Marowak as a safe swap, but still, yeah. So we lead into Vigoroth, absolutely not good for us. So we swap into Alola Marowak and they swap into Azumarill. Now I'm going straight for the Shadow Ball, because Bone Club is barely doing any damage and they'll probably don't shield, right? So yeah, let's see how this plays through. This is an Ice Beam. Oh, it's a play rough, sorry. It's a play rough, but it's still resisted, but it does a bit of a damage. And we go for the Shadow Ball again. Now let's see what they decide to do. They let it go, so that's fine for us. Now we are at even shields and we win switch, so this is good. Now we can line up our Medicham with Vigoroth, and it's going to look pretty good for us, right? And we have to watch out for the Bulldoze though. It's going to do a ton of damage, but at this point it's just a body slam, so they will probably go for back-to-back body slams, you know, to try to chip our Medicham away. But the only thing we have to watch out for is that they win this match, right? So we have to win this match and potentially line up whatever they have in the back with Abomasnow. And it's a Ferrothorn, so this is really good for us. So I'm gonna go straight for the ice moves, right? So I'm just gonna go straight for Weather Ball, and this will do a bunch of damage, right? It's neutral to Ferrothorn, so this is gonna do a bunch of damage. And here's the thing, let's see what this move is, right? So this is a power whip, and they could have gone for the steel attack, the steel move, right? But they decided to just go for the power whip, don't know why. And we still have energy, but the Vigoroth counters us down, but we still have Medicham with a single shield. It's okay, we can shield this up, and at this point we're just going to farm this thing down, and yeah, and we win game 1. So as you've seen, Medicham is really good in the end scenarios, especially with shields, unless it's matched up against something like a Skarmory or something, right? I mean, so that's pretty much, you have to watch out for that. Now on to the next match. Now this match is a little tricky. Now all of the Pokemons that the opponent's gonna use are kinda spicy, and it's very fun battle, and you'll see what happens. So I go for Shadow Ball, and they will let this go. Good play on their part. Now this is let's see what this move is. So this will probably take us out, right? It's a Weather Ball, super effective, takes us out, and I have to come in with our Medicham and farm this thing down. Let's see what they have. It's a Banette. Now this is not good, because Banette's gonna do a lot of damage to our Abomasnow too, but they shield up our Psychic, so that's good. And we swap in to catch the potential Shadow Ball, but it's still gonna do a ton of damage. And I don't know if I should have let that go through, because now Lucario can come in and just farm us all the way down, right? So yeah, mistake on our part, but yeah, so really well played to our opponent, but gotta say, it was really a very, very nice play on their part. So on to the third game. We lead into a Mew. Now typically Mews run Surf and Wild Charge, so don't have to watch out for both the attacks, because it's both resisted on Abomasnow. So we can do a ton of damage with Powder Snow and Weather Ball. Now they swap into Obstagoon. This is good. I was a little bit late on the switch, but should have swapped immediately into Medicham. Now we can pretty much counter this thing all the way down. Now I was worried that this could be a gunk shot, so I shielded up, but it was just a Night Slash, so we are in a good spot again. Right, so let's see, this is another Night Slash, no need to shield this one, and we farm it all the way down. So let's see what they decide to bring in. They bring in Marowak. Now again, I panicked a little bit and went for the Ice Punch, but they still shielded it up, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna go and let this go at this point, because this is just a Bone Club, but we are able to land get to a Psychic. This is very nice. This will do nice damage, but they double shield, so this is very nice. Now I can just go for the Shadow Ball and basically one-shot this Marowak. I need to shield this one. This is a Shadow Ball, so good shield on our part. And they swap into Mew. Now Mew can run Shadow Ball, but as I said, that typically the moveset, but here typically the movesets are Wild Charge and Surf, so I was expecting a Surf, but it wouldn't have KO'd anyway. But they went for they had Grass Knot, right? So it wouldn't do anything to the Marowak either way. So this is probably another Grass Knot. No need to shield. We don't have a shield basically. But yeah, this is looking like a Marowak clean sweep, right? Yep. And very nice gameplay. So we win this game. That was really nice. Medicham did a lot of work there, but Marowak had to sweep in the end. Marowak can really do some damage, right? So this is a matchup where I kind of have to stay in this one, because if I swap in Marowak or Medicham I can swap, right? Marowak, if I swap, they'll swap some counter to it. So yeah, immediately I don't need to swap. So I do some chip damage and then I swap. So this is probably a Brave Bird, so I am going to let this go. Yeah, so that's alright. We still have 2 shields and they come in with a Machamp. So Machamp's not going to do a lot of damage to us, but we can do a lot of damage with Shadow Ball, right? So they will have to respect the damage, but they don't shield it. So that was a mistake on their part, because now I can, oh maybe not, because we had Abomasnow and Medicham, right? So I kind of have to go with Abomasnow and do some damage with Powder Snow and Weather Ball. Right, so they decide to shield it. Very nice. So I decided to shield this one. This is Sky Attack. It would have knocked us out. Because we still had 2 shields, we could have used it. Now I immediately swap into our Medicham. And they have a Meganium in the back. So we're looking pretty comfortable, right? Still have to watch out for the Earthquake from the Meganium though. But yeah, we are on even shields, right? Still have to watch out for the Earthquake. But let's see if I decide to shield this one. I don't. It's still a Frenzy Plant. It still does a lot of damage though. Yeah, but I'm able to get this Ice Punch off, and grabs the last shield, and the Abomasnow can finish this thing off with Weather Ball. So as you've seen, Medicham can really put in work, especially against the grass types and other fighters. So it's a really solid pick. Really nice play. And this is the last game of the match, and we lead into Jirachi. Now I don't know, maybe I should have immediately swapped in, but I don't know, I decided to go with the Energy Ball either way. Let's see what they decided to do. I don't know if I should have gone with Energy Ball or the Weather Ball. Both are resisted, I am not really sure, but it's okay. They go for the Doom Desire, had to shield that up, it would have taken us out, but unfortunately they got to another one. So gonna let this go, and probably going to come in with Marowak. Yep. And they swap into Whiscash. So this is the thing, right? If I had immediately swapped into Marowak, I could have lined up maybe the Whiscash to Abomasnow, right? Or maybe not, they would have taken us out. But either way, it's kind of okay. Now we can come in with Medicham and put a lot of work. Still a tricky spot for us, right? They still have 2 shields. They have 3 Pokemons left and I have 2. So still have to do a bunch of damage. Go for the farm down on the the Mud Boy, and the Medicham will put in work now, because if they let this go, this will probably one-shot the Machamp. So yeah, they go for the cross chop. I decided to shield it up. Shouldn't have shielded that maybe, but yeah, going to go for this Ice Punch. This is a bait because I really hope they shield it up, and they do shield it. It's wonderful. Now we can come in with Marowak, and cross chop is not going to do any damage to us, right? Even 2 cross chops won't do much. And go for the Bone Club. Now this will put the Machamp really low, where I can just farm it down, or yep, I can just farm it down, but it doesn't matter because the Jirachi has some energy, and this is really close, and we are able to counter it down. So that was a really good game. It was a really close one, and I hope this shows what the Medicham can actually do in the ending scenarios, because it can really put in some work, right? So that's all for today. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.